So in this video I'm doing a oil change on my Indian Roadmaster, 40,000 miles. I'm also changing my front brake pads. So never done this before, started doing this myself, and a big shout out to Chequered Flag for assisting me, watching over me and helping me when my legs don't quite work. I'm still in recovery from my seizures, so I've got a meniscus tear in my right knee. I've still got back issues and shoulder issues, so I do struggle getting up and down, but Rob was very kind and assisted me, but I did most of the work. But yeah, shout out to Rob, thank you very much. And this video, hope you enjoy it. It just shows that anyone can do this work. You don't have to take your motorcycle to a main dealer. So what's that stand called? It's just a roll stand. Is there a name
it's
for it?
called a strong arm.
Oh, okay. Right, we've got Thunder in. We've put him up on a strong arm, which just lifts him enough off the ground to give a bit of clearance. We're going to do an oil change on him. 40,000 mile oil change, so should be interesting. So how many miles that Victory done?
I don't know how many.
All right.
Top of my head.
I was just looking at the engine casings on that. That hasn't peeled at all.
No.
And this one's fucked.
He rides. You know, that's in and out all day. He rides to. Where does he go? Portsmouth.
Yeah, it's daily transport.
Yeah.
As opposed to being in the shed. I can see on the exhaust, you can see it's used a lot, but the engine's pristine.
That's right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah,
thing.
Probably have to get up again, though. A little tube on it. Should be that one, that should.
That's it. It's all coming out.
I thought the plug would have been bigger.
I don't know what I was expecting.
No, it's a small.
So that's the oil plug. Taking that out. The oil's slowly draining away. It's best not to do these cold anyway, isn't it? Lukewarm, so it enables the oil to get down easier.
To be honest with you, when I do my teaching class.
Oh, I've seen you swirl the cup.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, my theory is that you just do it cold.
No.
And go and have a cup of tea.
Ah, yeah.
And it takes a little bit longer for it to just
Yeah.
ease out. So you know the amount that you've thrown around the engine even though it's thinner and it drains quicker, easier.
Yeah.
I think the difference between you burning your hand on hot oil and trying to get the rest of it out around the engine is the price of a cup of tea. To be honest with you, it's safer and easier to do it when it's cold.
Yeah.
The amount of times I see people, or they do it really hot and they go, oh, like that, and like they drop the oil and they burn the hand and they drop the thing and they can't hold onto the sump plug. And you know what? Do it cold. Go and have a cup of tea. It takes 5 minutes more.
Yeah.
That's all it needs, and it will drain out. The amount that's left in there is negligible.
Yeah. And I've seen on so many sites, not only about the Indian but Harleys as well, they always say once you've put in a certain amount, then you have to run it to warm it up, and then you have to let it settle down again, etc.
Yeah.
But from what I've read with the Indian now, especially the Roadmaster, they just say empty it,
That's it.
change the oil filter, measure the required amount, put it in and leave it.
That's right. Yeah.
Because you'll never get a reading.
You'll never get the right reading with it, because it's such a large engine and it's such a large area that to be honest with you, you might as well just drain it all off, and then put the right amount in there. Yeah.
So that would be the same for most bikes, because you should be able to you find out exactly what and just measure it and
there'll always be about a teacup full of an egg cup full of oil just in and around the engine anyway, so you'll never get it all out. Put the right amount in there.
No,
it should be fine. Just got to make sure that the drains on these, make sure that we've got, because sometimes they have 2 or 3 drain plugs on there in different positions. Make sure that we've got.
And hopefully it's designed to drain level.
Yeah, the thing is,
and you haven't got to tip it.
Yeah, the thing is with Harleys is that on Harleys it's a bit of a guessing game as to how many drain plugs there are, and where to drain it, and they seem to change it so often. Or you've just got a hose pipe with a tap on the back and you just empty it out on there.
Yeah.
But best oil, new oil.
Yeah.
There are 2 drain plugs, one for the engine, one for the... And that one's got a copper washer on, the other one didn't have nothing. Unless it's still in there. Then it's stuck to it. Yeah, you might need to check that. Yeah.
So we've taken the second cap off, the primary drive now as well. So that's both chambers draining. So copper washer on the primary drive, nothing on the main engine. We're taking the oil filter off. Not sure when that was last done.
No. Date on it. So listy note.
Yeah. So we just dated the new oil filter, ready to go on. Just got to wait for it to drain out completely. Sounds like it's having a wee at the minute.
That's when you go and have a cup of tea.
Yeah. Then the next exciting thing, front brake pads.
Don't drop it in the oil with a camera and the filter. You can see why I'm so knackered at the end.
Yeah, that's where the filter screws on. That's a cool tool. So that was for putting the oil filter on.
Timu.
The Timu. It's quite hard when you're lying on the floor with a bad back, bad knees, everything else, and you're trying to do a bit of filming. So It's not quite working, but hopefully something will come out from this. Rob's saving my back a little bit, putting the oil plugs back in. So the bike takes 2040. Was it 5.5 litres or 6 litres?
I think it was 5.5 litres.
I think it was 5.5 litres. So I'm better off doing a ½ litre out the small one, and then I haven't got to measure it again.
Yeah, good. Yeah, I just need to just double check that.
Yeah.
Make sure it is right.
So we've got you can't get the oil in 5.6 litres, so you've got to get a 5 litre and a 1 litre. So I'm going to measure out the 0.6 first. So that'll be 500. That's the litre, so it's 5 down, so probably a little bit more than that. I'd say that's should be good.
Dipstick in, and then just start it up.
Alright.
And then just run it for a little, run it for a few, just for 10 or 15 seconds, turn it off, and then put the last bit in. Yeah, because you'll never get it. We go on the amount that we put in.
Chicago? Yeah. Yeah, so the oil change went okay. Had a slight issue, as you saw, when I took one of the plugs out the bottom of the engine, it had no washer, so I didn't think much of it. And then obviously you've got to replace the thrush washers every time you do an oil change. So one didn't have one at all, so we fitted one, put it back together. The next couple of days I noticed there's a slight weep under the engine when I parked up, so we had to re-look at it, take it apart, and whoever did the last oil change, not going to mention, most of you'll be able to guess, they actually for some reason did some damage to the plug. Managed to seal it by leaving the washer out, I don't know, over tightened it, but yeah, so it left a slight gap, so we've put a slightly different size plug in it, and new thrush washer, and managed to sort that out. So yeah, I was a bit concerned I'd done something wrong, but yeah, I didn't actually film it at the time, but when we stripped it down, Rob's got one of these little cameras, so we put it up there, had a look, and there was actual damage. So it looks like the washer was left off for a reason. Don't know why, but anyway, it's sorted now.